it's disappearing. Yeah, it's Easter. I mean, they've got the track already. It's all dressing, isn't it? It's all... We'll get loads of Wallaces and Gromits in there now. I mean, it could be alright. But I'm going to miss the gold mine big time. I loved it. Like I said, in October when it used to come, when it was tickets where you had to pay to go on everything, and we had to like spread it out over the day. We used to go in there on a B ride or a C, I think. It was either a B or a C to warm up. Go in there to take the chill off because it was so cold in October, and then come back on another ride. So many memories of when I was, well, your sort of age, going in there. You probably have memories of going in Wallace and Gromit in 20 years' time.
I'll be sitting to somebody else in like 20 years.
Yeah.
I was your age.
Possibly. Possibly.
I was your age. I think was sponsored by a drink. How ridiculous.
New colour, a bit different.
I like it to start with. It's like,
So my YouTube page is that colour, all grey. And no sponsorship anymore. I wonder if I can see the bit where they've missed the paint off. It's up there somewhere. It's on this railing here, where that box is, where the motor is. It was there somewhere. Now that all looks grey now.
They noticed the picture.
It was this railing here. But you can see, look, see that little bit of orange on there?
Yeah.
Next to that white box there. See the white box? There's an orange bit there, look, but they've missed it. I can't see any blue though, can you?
No.
£650,000 to paint that. I tell you what, I could have got my little Humbrol enamel paints that I've got. I could have done it with my brush. It'd have taken a while, but you know, I wouldn't have charged. I could do it.
You start this set, now start that, we'll beat the middle.
I could have done it for about 600,000. You know, saved themselves some money there. So you know, what can you do? So what's the date today? 25th. What month is it? June, isn't it? Yeah. 25th of June.
We're sponging on the date on it.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, on the
25th of June 2000.
26th of June.
Is it? My watch is wrong. Oh, sorry, it's the 26th of June 2012. This year's Monorail ride. I've got a guest this year.
Hello.
It's Harry.
Hello.
There she is. First person I've ever met through Facebook in the flesh. There she is.
I'm real.
You're real?
Look.
Yeah, there she is. You're now famous. You get at least 1,000 views in a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, it's an overcast day, but so far it hasn't rained. It's spotted a little bit, but not too bad. Hello, Big Dipper. Oh, that's a Valhalla. Oh, I thought it was a Valhalla boat then. It's not, is it?
Down that way. Down there.
Oh, look at the junkyard. You know in that little puddle they had someone fishing last year? I thought it was so funny. Oh, it's so sad, all those bits. So they painted all the big one then. You know, it's been retracked, hasn't it, in the winter? They've retracked parts of it. Did you see Valhalla inside? You know this red track here? This red track? Do you know they use that to build Valhalla? You know the front of Valhalla? You take off the covering, it was held up with Big One track. It's gone now, they've redone it now. But the original frontage had the Big One track. Because Jeffrey Thompson didn't like to waste anything, of course they retracked the Big One. They used, you could see it. I'll see if I can find you a picture online. But you can actually make out the Big One track in the front, the links of it, all the way along. So you didn't want to waste anything. It's pretty good.
Lucky that'll hit the bottom of here as we go.
Do you think it's a shame that Coasters isn't open? Did you ever used to go there? Coasters was a lovely restaurant there, and when the other one was open,
It's reopened over there though, I think.
yeah, it was full of like old Walzer cars and things. You could sit in old fairgrounds.
You know the big one that used to be the Italian job restaurant, and it's in there now. It's got a couple of roller coaster cars, and that's it, not much, but
You used to be able to get sort of in the middle of the day, go out there and have nice steak and shrimps and things for about 15 quid. And it was part of your discount on the tickets. You could walk out and get a meal and come back in. I always used to go there. It's lovely. Well, the big one's looking nice and painted. This is looking a bit shabby last year, but it gets such a battering from the sea. It's not surprising. I wouldn't like to. The money it must cost just to keep this place going, let alone building anything else. I hope they make a profit this year. Well, I paid £4 to get in. I paid 35 quid to get in, so that should boost it. There's only about 5 people in here today, so I don't know. There's a little office there. And what a shame Trauma Towers is closed. Did you go in Trauma Towers? Oh, it was so much. It was just like the ghost train, that sort of cheesy ghost thing you walk through. And at the end there's a tagdilla ride. You know the big discs, it spins and you get pushed back and it jumps. You had one of them, but it was in a dark room. And there was a big creature and his wings used to open up and it strobed. And he used to breathe water onto you as well. It was brilliant. It was really good fun. I have actually got a little bit of video from in there, but all you can actually see is a light spinning round, so you can't tell what it is, so I've never put it up on YouTube. But I guess if anyone asks for me to put it up, I will put it up, so if they're listening to this. But it's only, all you can see is just a light spinning around and just a shh every now and again. So but the Trauma Towers was brilliant. Sell the fountain and open Trauma Towers up again.
That fountain area used to be awesome, and they like doing all that and all the things.
And now you can't go in it. Have you seen my video of when there's a kid who goes in there and he gets hit by the central jet and his head goes boom like that right back?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
You sent me, you said somewhere down in the comments, I've got a video of what some of the kid who gets hit.
And I wonder what they're doing because the arc isn't going at the moment. It's stopped.
It's been wobbling a bit, and the bit
it's not. I wonder if they're just, you know, painting it to keep it up, or are they going to reopen it? But there's no entrance.
Reopening it's a museum.
They said that about the Space Invader.
Yeah,
they said that was going to open as a museum. But I mean, will people actually go into a museum when you've got rides to go on? That's the thing.
Yeah, if you're outside the park, you probably do it on the way out.
That'd be a better idea. It'd be a better idea on the front there.
Some people walk down here and go get the train and
yeah.
go see it. Nice lovely wall there.
No pigeons today. Usually there's a pigeon here asleep, it flies off, but not today. No pigeons. Oh, they got a new bowl there on the water thing.
Yeah, they've been filming that since last year, they've just finished it recently.
You've been on that Troniski's ghost train?
No.
I haven't done that one. See, look, there's the supports where Mr. Funshine used to be.
Yeah. There's something, that's what I was thinking, I was like, sorry, it's still there.
And it was lovely, it was a nice big neon lit Mr. Funshine. He looked lovely. I mean, why take it away and just leave those supports like that? Bring back Mr. There's a Facebook page, Bring Back Mr. Funshine. There's only 3 of us on there. You ought to join it. Yeah. Everyone, please join the Bring Back Mr. Funshine page on Facebook. Very important. Hasn't got enough people on it. Because we've just had the Mr. Funshine shortcake biscuit, haven't we? So he's still about on the pleasure beach. Right, here we're going into Valhalla. The unmistakable smell of chlorine as you go around. Probably find out in a minute. I have been recording it. I've done that so many times. Especially when I've been filming on rides. I think I've got it and I haven't filmed it. And
that was perfect.
I've hit the button twice and stopped recording. And I got like 1 second on. I get home, I got 1 second on. I'm like, oh no. La 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 la. La 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 la. You will get soaking wet. You will even get your pants wet. There's a big thing of chlorine down there. I will get your pants wet. You don't remember the funhouse then? Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Did you go on it when you were little?
Yeah, it's kiddies.
You know, you could have actually, there's a chance you could have been in there with me. Because I used to spend because it was £1 to get in, a ticket, and you didn't used to chuck you out, you just stay in there all day.
Yeah, that's right.
And this monorail came through it. This was actually the funhouse here. This came through the funhouse. This bit here. This was the funhouse. That's the death slide was about there. So my favourite thing in the funhouse was the rotating disc. There's a polished disc on the floor. It was a very small disc, but it was very highly polished. And there was a guy in like a pulpit that was operating it, and you tried to get dead centre with about 5 people, and it just went like that, and you just got thrown off of it. It was brilliant. I could stay on it all day. It's Grand National.
Like the second train on the big one by the looks of it, it's the
one more train on the back. It was one train longer. It got so intense. I mean, I can remember being on the back there when it just had a lap bar, actually stood up on my tiptoe and then pulled myself back down. And I'd have actually flown out if I wouldn't have held myself on. That's how... They've got individual restraints on each side there, but years ago it was just one lap bar that went across, and that was all you had on there. Dora the Explorer. I'm sure Dora works in the Paramount Chinese restaurant as well, at the road. I'm sure it's her. It's just the same hair. Exactly the same. I wish I'd have filmed more of the old stuff before it went. I never used to come into this bit.
But you used to think it was going, did you? You think that you sort of like...
I hardly filmed any of it. SpongeBob SquarePants! If I had a ride, I'd have massive fiberglass brains with seats in, and they go round on the track. They come out of someone's head, and the head opens, and the brain comes out and goes round. That's what I'd have. Brain train, I'd call it.
The first brain train ever, though.
Yeah,
Ghost train.
that'd be fantastic. And more look at the revolution with this new colour. I actually forgot to enjoy it. Oh, nice. Quite a shot. There we go.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang.
That was that.
Although his